Previously, welcome back. Previously, we were dealing with the balance sheet and we were able to almost fill everything except for cash. As you can see, we don't have the forecast for the cash. This one is because we have not completed the cash flow statement. So together, let's look at cash flow statement. So we have the cash flow statement from the operating activities. This one is given by the net income. The net income, we usually say we get it from the net income, we get it from the income statement. So there we are going to have that. So simply fill that right as usual. Then we have the depreciation value. The depreciation values we can get it from the income statement. This is the depreciation values. The depreciation values should be this. Where do we have? Yes, that. We fill that right and we're able to get that. Those are the values for the depreciation. Then we have the changes in working capital. The changes in working capital, remember, trade and receivables, when they increase, that they lower the cash flow, the business. So we come here and we subtract that to give us the trade and the change in trade and other receivables. We fill that right and we're able to get that. So the inventory also behave the same as receivables. And when they increase, they take away the cash from the business. The inventories, here we have the inventories, subtract that and we get that. We fill that right. Trade and other payables, trade payables behave differently. So with that, we're going to take trade receivable payables, which is this. It behaves differently. Subtract that from that. And there we go. We fill that right. And we are able to get that. So from here we are able to calculate the cash. So we are going to get the sum of all these to get the cash from operating activities. So this is how the cash varies across the period from the operating activities. Then we have the acquisition of PP&E. Did they acquire any property, plant and equipment within the period? That one we can get that from the supporting schedules, where we have here the capital expenditure. You can simply get that capital expenditure. Did they have any capital expenditure across the period? And remember, this is going to take money from the business. So it is negative, we go that. So this is simply equal to this. So we also fill that right, and from there we are able to get the cash from investing activity. Then financing activity, did they issue any common stock? That one we can get that from our assumptions. They did not issue. There we feel that right. Yes, we feel that right. Feel that right. Then did they make any dividend payment? We check that across the period. Feel that right. Then we have increase in debt in term, increase or decrease in term debt. We are told that they were making some payment. We can get that from the financing activity, from the assumption. So we simply fill that right. So this is alternate. We fill that right. So that's the only cash flow from the financing activity that was there. Then we now have a decrease or increase in cash. To get the increase or decrease in cash, we are going to sum the cash from operating activities, the cash from investing activities, and cash from financing activities. So we simply fill that right, and we get that. So from there, get the cash beginning of the month. Cash at the beginning of the month is the cash at the end of the previous month. This one is equal to that. So you simply, to get cash at the end of the month, simply add that. So when we add that, can fill right these two, automatically fill and there we are. There we are with the cash flow statement. And as you can see, our balance sheet check is reading okay. And when you look at the total assets and the total liability plus shareholders equity, they are the same. If you look this and this, I mean, they're the same. So that means that whatever we have been doing there is right. So the only remaining part is now to complete the supporting schedule, because they will also help us to do other things. Thank you and welcome to the next episode as we summarize the 12-month rolling cash flow forecast. Thank you and welcome back.